It's your boy Jayybludden for the Jayybludden podcast, Jayybludden TV. I got two issues to address today. This issue circulated the cruise with the woman and the man dancing and stuff like that. I'm now seeing that it's on newspaper and they are identifying a wrong man that was in the issue and stuff like that. I think it's on the New Today Grenadian newspaper, and you know, it's so petty. It's so petty. It's not on the front page, people. In case you all don't know, it's not on the front page. It's on the back page. I don't think a simple thing like that, a petty thing like that, could make the front page, you know. But I am appealing to the young man that is on the page with the young girl. You all should sue the paper or sue the person that would have caused for that issue, that small issue, to be published on a paper. There's way more issue going on in Grenada to be publishing petty matters on the newspaper for the public to see, to try and belittle people or to get people targeted. It's a bit noisy today. You know, I'm in Trinidad, I'm in the noise. Anyways, right? That is petty news. In the next news, I received a message last night from a certain individual concerning music. I'm talking to my Gouyave people tonight now. My Gouyave people. A certain function or event that happened last night. And Kennedy, the artist Kennedy from Gouyave. Now I know Kennedy Map personally. We went to school together. And I know he has been a man that, you know, he for Gouyave. He has contributed for Gouyave, right? He has contributed for Gouyave on many accounts. Since in the school days, in football, in running, in basketball, you know, he was a sporty fella. Now, he's also responsible for Mr. Killer, some of his music. He's been the writer behind some of his music. And I'm hearing that Gouyave people are not treating him like he's an artist from Gouyave, right? And that troubled me a little bit, you know. In a little island like Grenada, where most of the artists are suffering in the platform. You know, some of them are singing for years and they're still not getting that light shine on them. They're not getting that spotlight. They're not reaching where they want to reach. Why the segregation in Gouyave between artists? Right? Artists and artists teaming up, having a team, DJs with them. They playing some artist music, they not playing some artist music. I thought Gouyave stand for unity. So where is the unity in the community? Now, the Gouyave I know, I went to school in Gouyave for 5 years. Right? So I lived in Gouyave. So there is nothing that nobody can really tell me about Gouyave in that sense. And I know Gouyave is a community that embrace their own. But what is going on now with this new generation of youngsters in the music, or these young generations that is fans, I mean, if people embracing an artist, I have no problem with that. But what is the point if, okay, Gouyave have artists and it's a selfish thing between themselves. St. David's have artists and it's a selfish thing between themselves. St. George's have artists and it's a selfish thing between themselves. While I'm out here trying to show people in my podcasts, in my blogs, that the Grenadian artists have unity with one another. And I'm hearing that there is hate and there is malice and who is, feel it better and all these kind of things like that, right? And I'm out there trying to brand Grenada in a different way, different from Jamaica or different from Trinidad and all them things like that. We need to come together as a Grenadian nation, artists, producers, promoters, radio personality, come together and bring this brand. If we don't do that, then Mandela Link's sacrifice to bring the Jab Nation to the forefront will be in vain. Mr. Leg's contribution will be in vain. Lil Natty and Thunder contribution will be in vain. Mr. Killer contribution would be in vain. A guy that have worked so hard over the years to reach where he is now, just to be branding the Grenadian music, the country, the flag. We need to come together and work together and stop making this be about me and I and team. Yes, it's good to have a teamwork, but a teamwork in the sense of the country, not a teamwork in the sense of segregation. We need to come together. Now, I'm doing my podcast and I could be selfish, but I have music features and I feature Grenadian music. I feature music from all over the Caribbean. Right? So we need to work more. So that's it for your boy, Jayybludden. Go check out the Jayybludden podcast on Apple iTunes, Google Podcasts, and all these places where podcast is. Go read the podcast. I will leave the link so you can go check out my podcast. A lot of Grenadian music on there. Until then, Jayybludden, the Jayybludden podcast, Jayybludden TV. I'm out of here. Cup of rollie, I'ma fly to the face. 100K, I'ma put in the safe. All this paper, I don't need me a pay. Better they probably gon' hate you. Better they probably gon' love you. Better they probably gon' rate you. But I spit that shit they relate to. Nevertheless, I'm writing them tracks so it's on in the next. I'm singing them hits till I run out of bread. And when I put you, I demolish the set. Yo.